How's it going, guys? Let me just close some of these things. Jesus. Office is. Well, it's here. Let me just get this out of the way. Whoa. I'm supposed to paint. But I'm not painting. Why? I don't know. Good question. I'll be drawing soon, you guys. I'm just trying to get like class to be in session, and then I'll get into the drawings. If there's no one else here, sub Burrito. If no one else pops up, I'll just start right away. I'll give it 10 minutes. I'll just keep the chat open. For the 30 minutes, I won't be talking. For now, I'm talking. I'm gonna talk probably for 10 minutes. But after that, I'm gonna like start drawing. Then I'm just gonna quickly explain things, and then after 30 minutes or so, it's usually all it takes. And then after that, I chat a little bit. We go around some things. You ask questions, whatever you feel necessary. Then I'll just point out some small things. So yeah, it's like a normal class, you know. It's gonna be like you listen to the explanations, see what I'm trying to show you, trying to get there. So if you're close and you're just watching, you can get papers and pencils ready if you want to. If you really want to get into the art study, I'll teach anything from beginner to pro. So it's a lot of things you can take into consideration. That really helps. But after that, if I'm done, I'll like kind of see who's raising their hands for questions, okay? And then I'll just like answer left to right. Sup, Boruto? And then I'm just gonna listen to you guys, whatever questions you have, why this, why that. I'll be happy to explain it to you guys. And then, yeah. And I'm gonna repeat whatever I just said constantly for the people that's new, that's coming in. So just bear with me, and don't feel annoyed if I have to repeat myself constantly on this thing. I'm just gonna write it here. Just waiting 10 minutes, then we'll start and not talk for 30 minutes after. Okay, then after the session, you can ask questions. Then I'll just explain, hey, what's up, cats? How's it going? I think today I'm also gonna do like a cat type of class as well, for those who wants to really understand the theme, how it works, and how one goes around about it. Because it's one thing I found out, there is other people that I was like, they were struggling with, how can I say, they were really struggling with cats anatomy and stuff like that. And then I did draw from one of them, like this one. I'll show you guys now. So I did teach them this, how it works, the pelvis and the body type, and how it works, how it manipulates to be a body. So yeah, today we're gonna do a new one. I'm not only gonna do this, I'm gonna do as well the body anatomy from the front, because we all struggle with this, right? Like, this is one of the things we struggle with. Oh god, that light. We struggle with, if somebody does this, how does this work? Like, even the fingers, we do this, how does that work? How does this all come into perspective? So we're gonna try and do, cheers cats, we're gonna try and do how foreshortening works and how to draw three-dimensional, to see that it's actually three-dimensional. And then we're gonna do a little bit of cats, lions, etc. But I won't try to complicate things. I'm gonna try and be as basic as possible, because this is the thing about art, right? If you start off and someone's trying to teach you something, it really gets tiresome when they start talking about things you don't fucking know anything about. And then you're like, where are you? What are you trying to say? What's this? What structure of talking is this? Is this, where are we now? It's like, those when you go on Google to see how to fold a tie, they'll be like step 1, step 2, and I'm fucking step 7, and like, how the fuck did I miss that? where did it happen? So we don't want that confusion, okay? We want step 1, 2, and 3, and then we want it obvious. Just to say, if you are going to do this, it's not gonna look like mine. Of course it's not gonna look like mine. I'm not magic. I'm showing you something that you maybe was questioning, you just don't know what the answer was, and I'm giving you the answers, but you have to master that answers. You have to try and exercise what I'm giving. Like, you have your own homework. You choose where the homework comes in. If you really just, otherwise, just look for the fun. Just see how it works. The insides and outs about how the fuck it works to draw something. But this is really just, it's up to you. You see something, you understand, like, oh, okay, shit, this is how it works. Exercise it. It's in your favor. People will think you're mastered, you're skilled, and it's really simple. It's not science. We're not going to do math here today. We're just going to have a little bit of fun. We're just going to do a little bit of art and teach you guys how it works for those with a lot of questions. Okay, so 30 minutes, I'm going to be into this, and then I'll start answering any questions you guys have. I'm just going to get the music a bit quiet now. Okay, so first of all, we can start with, let me just get a pencil, 4 mistakes, because they do happen. Oh, jeez. If you guys wonder if I can draw, you can go and look over to my channel. I've drawn a lot of stuff. I don't usually give class, guys. Mondays are teachings, and Tuesdays I do references, Wednesdays I do my own thing. So this is only on Mondays. So don't worry, this is not a learning channel. This is just a learning Monday. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we do fun shit. We talk a lot, we interact. Okay, so if we start thinking about how it works to get everything from the front, this is how it works, okay? Anything that, let's say we draw an arm, okay? We started with that immediately. Let me just get the camera there. I don't want to struggle. So let's say we start off with the arm, okay? This is not something you have to like redo. You can just keep it simple. Okay. So, and then there's the body. Okay. So an arm, god damn it, this camera's more drunk than me. My pencil. Okay. So this arm, right? This is how it looks. If you want it from the, come on, focus. Okay. So if you want to get this arm, if you want to show it like in front, how would this work? Let me just get the camera back to focus. Jeez, what's going on today? This camera is crazy. Okay, if you want to show it into the front, what you want to do is anything that needs to be shown to the front, usually have this. It starts out like this, okay? Just to do it from the side, just to show you, imagine this. Okay, that's the arm, okay? But from front, it always have this lapping sensation, okay? So the only thing you need to understand why is you need to understand the principles of the arm. The bicep, it will have this, okay? Because obviously biceps, they have a very lengthy thing. And then forearms, they are opposite. They have the tendency to be big and small, like they have a bigger variation horizontally. This is horizontal, yeah. So it's gonna look like this, okay? And then the hand, whatever you wanna do. So let me just show you a little bit better so you can understand what's going on there. So the biceps will have this arm, and there will be like a tricep thing going on. And then, come on camera, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me now, okay. And then the forearm, as we said, has like a very horizontal figure. So let's do this. Okay, and then we get to the hand and the camera that's still just drunk. Okay, let's just put in a thumb just so that you guys can see. I'm cutting off the fingers here because we don't want to hide the fact what I'm trying to draw here. Okay, so as you can see, the forearm has a little bit of horizontal space that it takes, and then the bicep has more of an upright space, and then the shoulder has its own way. So that's what I was trying to tell you about this. Let's say this is the, like this is the shoulder, and then you get the biceps, and then you get the forearms, and then you get the hands. Now the hands, and this is the magical part, you guys, the hands can erase a lot of these things, because the hand at the end of the day
is gonna have its own function, but it's gonna have to hide whatever you're trying to do if necessary. So for example, and this is why we don't start from the back. Usually we start from the front. You can start from the back if you don't want something to be complicated. Okay, so if you really want to, you can do like the shoulder, you can do like the arm, you can do like the front arm and stuff like that. And then you can be like, draw the hands a bit bigger because obviously it's closer to the paper. See how much it can take away from it. So now, like, what do you want to what do you want to see? This small part is only the shoulder that's going to show, and then a little bit downward. And this is how like a lot of people get away with it. If you really try, you'll see and notice that I'm just making a very fucked up face here, but so you can see how this works. The hand usually shies away a lot of things. As for hand exercises, I understand you guys, hands are a very hard topic. That's why you need to learn the anatomies, which is just a little cube. That's the hand. And then you have a triangle here. That's the thumb meat. Thumbs have meat, you guys. We can do this. This is not possible. Okay, where's the meat in the hand? The meat, it needs a triangle here. And then the thumb gives birth out of this. Okay, and then it has actually two joints. So there you go. This is a very big part. If you ever struggle with hands, it's because you never added the mass of the thumb. So the thumb cannot just be consistent of just this. This is a skeletal hand. You can't make fingers like this, man. It's not gonna work out. You need the meat part. And that's when you get confused because you think after you put these two joints, it's finished, right? But no, you have to put the meat, then you put the two joints. Never just ignore this because you're gonna move or lose a joint and think, why is the fucking hand not working out? And it's usually because of that. And then just to make sure, there's a half of the hand, so just give that thumb a bit more meat there. Okay, here's another thing. The hand has 3 functions, not 4, 3. How many ever functions you want it to be. So the thumb takes up this proportion of the hand, and then this proportion is for the bending. Okay, hands do bend. So it's not only the fingers doing bending work, hands bend as well. And when the hands bend, everything changes. So let's say this is the thumb. Okay, I'm just drawing here from memory, right? So there's the hand, and let's say the hand wants to close a little bit. This is where people get confused. The hand is already doing, oh geez, what thumb is this? Okay, so the hand is already doing a bending here. And this is where people get confused because they make a straight line, a straight square, just like that. And then they want to make the fingers bend and do whatever they want it to do, okay? And it's not how it works. And most of the time, the thumbs can't stay at the sides. Like the hand here that hides a lot, right? The thumb also hides a lot of the hands. Most of the time it does. So you need to let it hide. You need to allow some of the detail to vanish. There's no need for details everywhere. It's the same with, you know how people draw, when they draw characters, they draw this, they do this. Well, kids mostly, like I used to do this as well. Don't worry, this is a normal thing. So this is because we don't understand that we need to hide some of the things. The best way to improve an art is to remove a lot of unnecessary shit that you don't need. Like, for example, that the shoulder will look like this. You just do this, boom, and there you go. You don't need to show the whole armpit. You hide the armpit. So now you have this. You see? I'm just drawing a noodle poodle thing here. Okay, and then the chest, whatever you want. But can you see how it makes a bit more sense if you just hide some of the things? Just hide it. Don't overcomplicate things. Just hide some of the stuff. Now, if we get back to the thumb idea, this is the same principle. Now you put in the thumb that hides everything, and then you add whatever you feel is necessary, like the fingers and whatnots. Okay, fingers also start with the one that's gonna hide the most and work your way backwards. However you want to feel about it, that's the way you go. Phil, I'm stalking someone starting a name of T. Oh, jeez. Barney, why are you stalking people? So, yeah. Then you have this. Okay? That's how it works. You always make sure the thumbs, like, it can hide a lot of things. when it changes the hand, if the thumb is on the other side, look like this. We're still doing the bending hand palm, so I'm just trying to show you something. Then it's no longer the thumb that's hiding, it's this that's hiding, the pinky. What is the relationship of the pinky? Because it's gonna hide most of the hand. Whatever you're gonna do, it's gonna hide most of the hand. Okay, remember the meat, and then you add the thumb, and then you do this. Okay, but that's not a problem. So the pinky hides exceptionally well. So as you can understand, now this is the main attraction. This is the only thing that matters. Okay, so it depends really at what angle you're working towards. Now here's the magical part. If we're talking about fingers showing forward, oh geez, now I have a drunk camera right now. Sorry, you guys. So if you really want to make fingers go forward, okay, we come back to this. See this? If anything goes forward, it starts doing this. Follow this perspective. It really matters, you guys. So like fingers, let's do this. Oh, God damn it, I have a drunk camera again. I'm gonna show you guys something magical. Fingers can be done like this. Remember, we're gonna do this. This helps you understand how things work. So there's a finger. Because fingers bend, actually, and I'll show you now. This is what's crazy about this. Okay, so then afterwards, you're gonna start getting a little bit of some of them out. This is an exercise, guys. You have to like exercise this. This is not just something easy just because I'm showing it to you. But this is what I was talking about, okay? So fingers, they usually just make an oval shape because we have an oval shape as a point of our fingers. And when we point straight, I have the most fucking straightest finger ever, so it's not gonna work. But in anime or whatever you wanna do it, it's bending upwards fingers. I don't know why. This is fucking alienated, but it's there. So whenever a hand points forward, now they are the main show of the character. They hide the most things. And so we're gonna hide a little bit of the meat of the hand. And also, guys, again, hands bend. They have a bending sensation to them. So when the thumb is here, we do this. Okay, we get that out. Okay, geez, I just gave him the worst looks ever. But anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. So the hands really comes into perspective. Use this method. It always works. Anything you're drawing comes from this. Because why I'm saying this is, have you ever caught yourself doing this? When you're drawing a guy that's going to point his hand forward, but when you draw the guy, you do this. You draw the shoulders, and then you draw the arms, and then you draw the forearms, and then the hand is like this, where it's just doing that. And you think, wow, this is the way it should have been. Hey, what's up, you guys? Hey, Orange Cat. So you don't want to do this. You don't want to make this a downward motion. Whatever you do, never do that. Okay? And that's why I'm trying to get this into your head. This is the perspective you want to run towards. Because otherwise, this will keep happening to you. You're going to make it otherwise down, to the right, upwards, anyway, but it's never going to look right. So you always have to make sure to use this method because it helps. So now you don't have to do this or any way else. You can actually break this chain and do the way it should be. But the thing is, you need to learn how it looks, the size, the belly of the muscle. For example, shoulders, if it's front view, shoulders is a bowl. Okay, biceps from the front is always going to be like this. And then forearms is always going to be having this shape. So put these all together, you're going to have a shoulder with some biceps. And then you're going to have the forearm. It has like a diamond shape to it. And then you're going to have whatever version of the hand you feel is necessary. But once you put this in, it's going to make all the sense in the world when you draw whatever it feels like it's necessary to draw. I'm just doing like a Goku pose here, but yeah, fuck, I don't even know if I can see what's going on there. But that's the point. That's how it works. It's just how you get through that. Because it's not how to draw a line, guys. Becoming better in art is actually just to learn how a perspective works. Not perspective on paper, the perspective in your mind. How do you see it? I'm training the way you can see things, not how to draw a line. I'm not going to say start with the jaw, do this, do that. I'm going to give you the face, I'm gonna try and explain to you why this face happens to be the way it should be working, okay? And then I explain around it. So you don't have to focus line by line. You can actually focus yourself into perspective to work out where does things go and how does it work and whatnot, okay? So you don't have to chase line by line for anything. You just actually, like, let me teach you the way of how to get this into perspective. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, because we don't have a lot of time, I'm gonna start just showing you a little bit of cats. For those who want to understand how cats work, so cats have weird legs, okay? I think most of the time it's not about the head. I'll teach you the head, but it's very easy. It's like a circle with just little extra shapes and steps. So how it works is you want to make an understanding with, oh god damn it, drunk camera. Okay, so human beings, we have very long femurs, okay? We call this the femur. I can't write that though. God damn it, why is it so blurry? Anyway, so we have a shoulder. That starts to look weird. And then we have the forearm, okay? And then this is our hands. I'm just drawing this so you can understand what's going on here. Okay, so this is our shoulders, this is our backs, okay? And then this is our necks. This is how we would look if we had to like preach down on our hands, okay? We don't want this to be a cat's leg. This cannot be a cat's leg. You know why? Cats have a shorter femur up here. This dominates most of their legs. So as an example, this is a cat's arm. Let me show you. Jeez, camera. It's like I'm fucking drunk here. Why does it do that? I have to like work on that. Maybe if I do this, it will keep focus. I don't know. So a cat don't have this. It has a very short, also has a shoulder. It has a very short femur. Wait, that's not a femur. This is something else. Femurs for the leg. Sorry, guys. I'm not a doctor. I'm an artist. Okay, so very short upper arm, and then they have a massively long forearms. We have long forearms. They have a very short forearm. Upper arm. So the forearm dominates. Humorous. Thank you, Eugene. I think it's Eugene at. Okay, but yeah, it's a humor. The humerus here is very shorter, and this one is very longer, and then this one dominates. The forearm dominates most of it. Now, our palms end on the ground. Their palms end slightly from the ground. They're basically walking like on their fingers if it was like this. And then here is the thumb. Okay, and then here's more fingers. I'm just trying to show you the human part of it. So this is how we would have walked. Okay, our fingers would be fucked here. We would be walking like forever, and it would be hurting. But this is truly how an animal's paw works. A feline, sorry, not all animals are the same. So they dominate with forearm, and they walk on their front palms of their hands, okay? And then I'm making a joint of... Oh, that's great. So this is going to be like the invisible thumb, because they don't have a thumb here. They have like a little soft cushion there. Okay, something else also about them is our necks are here. Their necks go up here. Now, for that to happen, they also have an anatomy where their this is like scapula, I don't know how you say it, the wing of a person, the back shoulder blade, it shows up. So it's like a scarf for them. Okay, so they have this, not just the neck. They have the blade at the back mostly shifts up, so it usually pushes also their neck up and gives them a large chest area. So when, oh god, another blurry camera. This camera is like fucking, we need glasses for this camera, you guys. Okay, so when you ever see a feline, they'll have this type of thing going on. Also, I'm gonna show you something else. Cats don't just stand like this, okay? They need a large gap here in the chest area. So they have this, and then they have this massive chest area. It looks like a piece of ass, but it's actually their chest, and then they have this that comes down here, and there you go. So this is just for the front of everything, okay? And then the back as it goes. All right, let me show you the back leg. So at the back leg, we again have human beings with this long ass upper leg with the calf, and we have our feet. Okay, so we can't be doing this. We're not meant to walk like cats do. Okay, this is just too much. So for the cats to adapt to their body, they have a very different shape. They don't have this long ass fucking, now it's the femur, I guess. They don't have the large femur like that. They have a shorter femur again. And then also, wait, let me just make this, okay. Also, they have one that bends, not walk straight. So it bends here, and again, this dominates. So we have this. Okay, so the difference is, this is a long leg that we have. Theirs don't go long. It goes droopy like this. Okay, just remember that. The back leg of any cat does this. I think of any fucking animal, basically, but this is actually the main thing. Once you learn that, you master a lot of things. So whenever you draw a cat, now you just need to remember, how does a cat's body work? They have the scarf. Okay, there's a cat's head. They have the scarf. Then they have their little leggies, because we all like to do this, but actually they have like the top femur, and then they dominate with only the short paws. I can't draw all the way because the paper is finished here. Okay, and then for the legs, because of this is the main personality of their back leg, actually, not this. Why I say so? When they sit, this shows up. I'm over like sizing it just for you guys to see, and then this just comes in as a little character design. Okay, but these back legs, if you see a cat doing anything, this dominates the view most of the time. So all you have to make sure is, if you have the upper posture, just exercise where does the laws of physics come into the legs, so that whenever you see a cat doing something, or geez, there's empty space here. Okay, so whenever you want to see a cat do something, like maybe, let's say the cat's licking itself, okay? You have to just learn how a cat does its things. Okay, that's just, God, I hope I'm not fucking this one up. So a cat will have like, do this, kinda, and then lick its fucking self. And then they have like their little back blade as they push themselves backwards. And then they have this, and then you need to learn how the ears work and stuff like that. But everything, oh shit, that was trippy as fuck. Oh, I'm on the second page. I can't see you guys. Okay, so whenever you see this, it's usually holy shit, I just made, my bad. But yeah, so as long as you can just learn how the structures of the legs work, and the stomach is another thing. You don't need to make this type of stomach, right? We don't want to fuck around with that. Okay, you don't want this for an animal. So rather just give them that. It's enough, because the back also goes straight, and then they have the legs commit a much more portion to the size. So when you look at it, it's mainly the legs that complements the stomach. It's not the stomach standing on its own. So always make sure. So whenever you do anything, like maybe the cat's walking, I can't see because I'm looking through a camera trying to draw now, because this camera is fucking around. All right, so as you can see, it's not the stomach that you need to focus. When you focus too much on the stomach, you're gonna go backwards with it. Don't focus on the stomach, focus on the legs, and they'll make up like literally 3 parts of the stomach. I mean, this part's not gonna show, this part's not gonna show. It's only the small part of the stomach. Even if you just make a straight line, it's gonna fucking work out. Make a straight line, it's gonna work out. And then the tail can be whatever you want it to be. And then, yeah, that's it. As for, let me just get a new paper. As for the cat's face, it's very simple, it's very easy. Let's just show you quickly before time ends, and then I can like chat with you guys, and we can have conversations, and you can tell me what else you want to know. Otherwise, just talk shit, you know? Okay. So this is a human being's face. The thing why I'm trying to show you between human beings and cats is so that you can understand the distinct reason why we draw animals in certain ways. Because if I can just show you how a cat's face works, it's just gonna be stupid. You need to have like a point to work from, right? God damn it, camera, come. All right. So a human being's face have this nose. Oh Lord. And then it has its mouth and a jaw to prove everything, okay? And then we have that. So in this matter is way different. They don't have this large forehead. Well, they have actually a much larger forehead than us. Also, I forgot to put in like, I don't know, it's a sad character. Anyway, so cats have a much larger forehead. And all of this is compressed into a small piece. You compress all of this, so it starts to look like this. Okay, do you notice how big this is? And then you compress everything small, because they don't have any gaps actually here. And then they have this small piece for the mouth. And that's it. And then they have a small piece here, and then you can put in the eyes, and that there you go. You have a cat's front face. Now, this is not just as basic, okay? We have to go more advanced than this, but I'll show you guys later. First, just get the structure down so that at one point you don't need to like wonder how cat's face works. So, because the reason I'm doing this basic is so that you can go to the advanced yourself. The basic is just to get you starting, just so you can understand where it works out. How does this come together? Once you get this, trust me, the attitude in your hands, how to draw a cat will just work automatically. Now, for a cat's ears, it's very fast, very simple. We don't want just this. It's not gonna work. The cat also have a large ear fucking, I don't know, it holds on to a lot. So it's actually just shaping the head at the back, guys. This is actually, because have you ever wondered, like, let's say you make the ears, I mean, where's the head going? Is it this? Right? Like we thought it's like that, but it's not. It actually envelops the back. So let's say this is the cat. Oh god damn it, camera, please just don't be like this on a Monday. Okay, so the ears actually they dominate a large portion of the back head. That's the craziest thing I've realized. And so whenever you're drawing the cat, always just make sure it has like a lot more ear going down and it doesn't just stop on the top of the head. Okay, so always make sure. And then yeah, we have this, and then you get a little lump here because again, is pushing their chest and their neck up. Dude, this guy looks badass though, I'm not gonna lie. And then whatever you want to do, if they're sitting, remember always that the upper leg dominates more than anything else. Okay, I just made that a little bit too small, but yeah. So as you can understand, this is how it works. Yeah, it's Batman. I'm Batman. Oh shit, Batman. Okay, and then from the front we have the common thing. Oh geez, we have a drone camera again, where we have this, we have that, we have a drone camera again. And then what you want to do is you don't want to make this major nose bridge. There's no nose bridge, so you just make the eyes and try and avoid to make it look like a bunny. And then, you know, cats usually have like a little bit of facial hair at the sides. I'm really fucking this front face up, but I'm gonna like fix it now. Okay, and then we have the ears all the way, and that's how it works. Okay, always make sure the eyes are very wide apart. I understand, and I'm sorry, but if you really want to go basics, just make sure you have a block. You have this, you did this, and you have the eyes here. Okay, and then you work from there to there to there to there to there. That's the cat's overall basic number 101, and then you put in the ears, and from there on out you can shape the way you want it. This is like the basic of a cake, and you design whatever you want with the cake. So now that we're done with the basics, you can start adding the face, the eyes, make the eyes look beautiful, get pretty nose, do whatever you feel necessary, round that out a little bit, get in some whiskers, and just go to town with it, you know? Just build up some hair here, make it look like a homeless cat, and off you go. And you can do whatever you want. But this is the diamond shape of a cat with the square, triangles, more squares. And then you cut off from that. That's usually how it works. And then usually after all, it will start to make sense. You'll start to have like, you start to build up some good, how can I say, cat physiques and stuff like that. So if you just practice it a little bit, notice it will come into play at one or another. It will just be there. But yeah, that's about how much I can explain to you about how foreshortening works and cats. As well, if there's any other questions, I'm just gonna stretch my fucking back. That's how it all ties down together. If you want me to better explain it, I'll do it next Monday again, if any. But I do this every week, you guys. From Monday, I teach. Tuesday, like tomorrow, is reference drawing. You come here, you tell me whatever reference drawing you want, I'll draw it for you. If it's My Hero Academia, shit that I've already drawn, I'll just go. I have my sweet little Pinterest here right next to me. If you need anything for me to draw, I'll just go on Pinterest. I'll go and look up whatever this anime is you're talking about, and I'll try and draw it. It's a challenge for me. It helps me improve, okay? So you're helping me, actually. Wednesdays, it's a dice roll. I still don't have a fucking dice. I need to go and buy a dice. I don't have the money, but I'll make a plan. Maybe I'll just build my own dice. I don't know. But, oh, heads or tails, we'll do that. But yeah, when I do that, I draw random stuff on one page, and I need to make it work. It's also another challenge type of thing. So yeah, I challenge myself. I draw something based on what the dice is throwing. Maybe it's a floating eye, or it's a fucking zombie panda, or it's buff Pikachu, whatever it can be, and I just draw it. And so Wednesdays is that. And then Thursdays, I draw my own original character, whatever I feel is a character I want to draw. Maybe for a manga, maybe it's just a character I was thinking about while I was taking big fat shit. I don't know. And then on Fridays, I do subscriber drawings. Like for all of my subscribers, I do little character drawings like this. Jeez, can you guys see? Like I still have a lot of work to do, but I draw like everyone, and then I put your name here so that you know who you are. I still have to put all of this in pen and actually just like post it on YouTube. Hey, Felix the Bad Cat, how's it going? Welcome, guys. So now we can just sit and we can chat. I was trying to school you guys on how it works, but class is over. It's usually just 30 minutes. Now I'm just gonna talk some shit. Maybe I should just do a drawing. Do you know the manhwa? I'm not that kind of talent. What is manhwa? One and only blueberry. What do you mean blueberry? Manhwa. Yes, draw a dinosaur. You want me to draw a dinosaur? Fuck it, let's draw a dinosaur. What type of dinosaur do you need? I just need a Pinterest if you say what dinosaur, because I'm so illiterate with dinosaurs. I just need to see how it looks. Are you an artist? Yes, I do a lot of artists, Felix. Let me just show you. I have a whole fucking file here somewhere. Wait, just wait. Yeah, this is me, right? Like whenever I search for things, I lose it. When I want to show you guys something, it's gone. But it is here. It's here somewhere. I was looking at it this morning. Don't worry, I got it. T-Rex. I don't know. I'll just fucking let me do this. Oh, Deloitte. Okay, so this is my type of book. This is where I draw all my random shit in. So I like to go a little bit of nostalgic. Sometimes I go a little bit on the different verge of things, but this is all my own things. This is a reference I did for someone. If the reference is so cool, I keep it. Oh, this is one of my new ones, but I'm not done with it yet. I drew reference drawings for people, of people, like portrait drawings. This one I did with pen. This is just a guy with a spider in his body. Smokey. This guy, I don't know what he is. This. I like shading. It goes on. The list goes on forever. But yeah, I'm an artist, and this is the type of art that I do. Some of this are my own, and the rest is onwards. Can God die? I don't even think he's alive. I think he's on a different playing field. Like, he's just not what you think it is. It's like we were given life and death because we are different existence. How did Jesus die? Well, he was part human when he was on planet. Like, he had to do like a message, a sacrifice, so that we can be forgiven when we forgive. I don't know, but yeah, there's it's something like that. Yeah, he did die on the cross. Okay, so you guys say dinosaur? Hey, what's up, Pooja? Yeah, it's not to save our sins. I think it's just so that, like, he tried to explain that we can't be without sin. We're gonna be blinded once in a while, and then God was unforgivable. He was like, nah, I can't forgive anything these guys are doing. And so Jesus was like, if I die, can we make a rule where they can be forgiven? Because he understood that people are not like the wisest and the most intelligent and the smartest people. We get blinded by our own beliefs and whatever we feel necessary. So he gave the ability for us to be apologetic and get our second chances back. What God do you believe in, dude? I don't believe much. Like, I don't want to be a political Christian. Like, I don't want to be seen as some part of religion. I just listen to what people say. It's a good story. I'm not gonna doubt anyone about it, and I think it's a very healthy system. It's very healthy to believe in it, and I'm not the one that can just say it does or does not exist. It's not up to me. But I'm not gonna just be naive enough to say that I know everything in the universe and including God exists. I can't. I'm just a human being. I'm a fucking maggot, man. I'm literally a human being just carrying rotten flesh that smells at some points if I don't fucking wash it. Okay, so I'm not obligated to know more than I am, and I only know as much as I am. Me, I'm aware. I'm an aware person. I know I'm living. I'm here. Do I have all the answers because other people said they have answers? No. Actually, the people that says they know the answer because of a book or whatever, who wrote it, those people were also obligated to lie, manipulate, and to do anything for their own selfish desires. In fact, back then we couldn't diagnose schizophrenia, depression, bipolarity, and any other crazy diagnostics of mental health. So now that we know these things, we're going to tell anyone, hey, if you say you saw something, you're Delulu. But back then, they're like, oh, whoa, shit, really? Go and show me where you saw it. Fuck, I believe you. And it's very hard. So, I'm not saying something does or does not. I'm just saying I'm not in charge of knowing everything. And I'm not going to stand here and say, I am the one that knows better. Or because I'm a religious person, based on whatever country I was raised in, I know more. I don't. I only know what other people told me. What's up, Nezuko? Sorry, I'm rambling here. So I can't be the one that says everything, but if you are a religious person, I encourage it. In fact, I want you to be whatever you need to be. Whatever religion you're going in, as long as it does not harm other people and it teaches you forgiveness and love, then I don't think you're on the wrong side of anything. I don't think you're blind. I don't think you're stupid. I don't think of anything. In fact, you have gods. Why do you have to worry? For me, I'm not obligated to say if there is or is not. I can't even say, no, I'm a non-believer, or because I don't believe past myself to understand anything. I can't. Where's my D? Felix, why do you want D, man? But yeah, I'm not in charge of knowing everything, so I can't pray or say I'm understanding that I know it exists. You only know because other people made you know it. Okay, other people make you believe. I'm just not that. I'm just not wired like that. But I'm not gonna like insult any religious part of anything. I just don't work like that. I just can't. As long as it's not actually a functional thing that's physically functioning and doing something every day, and it's just you have to push yourself to believe in something. I mean, that's just way too out of me. Theo, hello. This is my last day on your life. Oh shit, Nezuko, that's sad. Where are you going? You going away? Hey, greeting Islamic. How's it going? You will stand before a holy God, and he will judge you on what you did on earth. Please have faith. Even the demons believe in Jesus.
only few makes it to heaven. Well, yeah, I mean, if that's how you feel, man. Peace be upon you. Thanks. Yeah, no, like I'm all for it. I'm just a peaceful person. I have good moral values. I don't feel like just because I need to know a certain name between a few thousand gods and hopefully I'm in the right. You know how many Christian religions are there? There's over 56 different Christian religions, and none of them agree upon each other. They don't agree to each other. For the same book, the same thing, the same happening, they just don't agree with each other because they have their own reasons. They have their own sentences, their own belief systems around one religion. And it's crazy. I mean, when will you know you're in the right religion? If you were born in India, will you still be having these conversations? You'll ask me to believe in your gods. I'm not saying anything about that, but I mean, does this give you peace? Does having a God gives you peace? You don't need to save everyone. You just believe in your thing and you keep it there. Allah has their way. They give their own peace. They get their own peace there, and they have their own peaceful way of thinking. And we don't have to fight whose God is whose. It's a piece of exercise to keep you into a good moral value. Okay, don't go and fight over no. This name is the God. That name is the God. Does those principles give you peace when you pray to it? That gives you a meditative state of peace. That's good. But you don't have to go and fight each other about religious parts, God. God is not standing there and be like, oh yeah, fight for me, stand up for me. I want you to, it doesn't work like that. Okay. If anything, God has more important things to do than worry about who believes in him or not. I don't think he built galaxies, the sun, the black holes, the life itself, just so you can sit there and be like, disappointed though? No, I'm not disappointed. Disappointed though? Not disappointed. I'm gonna give this one a hidden message. I'm gonna give this one something. I'm gonna take away something. No, I think it's just part of a working process. And no matter what you debate to other people, it will not change anything. Yeah, that's why I say don't go political into religious things. It's because of what you guys are struggling and argumenting about. Well, I don't have to because I'm at a different part. But I don't need to tell you guys what I think happened back then. I can't. If you tell me Allah is true or Jesus is true, anyone is true, they're true. They're true to you, and that's all that matters. It is a sin to force a religion on someone. Also, Allah literally means God in Arabic. Yeah, it's just another word for God. Why would Jesus, who is holy, pray to something that is... Well, he prayed to his God constantly. He was in the desert for 30 days praying. He was praying all the time. He was praying before he had seminars. He was praying before he was talking to other people. But yeah, he did pray to a God. Jesus did pray to a God. Jesus was praying to his Father. He did that a lot. Even when he was dying on the cross, he was praying. He prayed before he was crucified as well. If you are a true Christian believer, you will have the amount of peace to forgive even the devil, to break bread with him and say, I am in the right path and I'm sorry for what you're going through. A fun fact, Christianity and Islam has the same beliefs, but it's pretty much a different language. That's it. Yeah, that's practically it. Why do we say Jesus Christ or oh my God as a cuss word, but not to my Allah? Because I respect Allah a lot more. It's a different thing. It's not the same thing. Like, go to their culture and find out what type of jokes or things they do. Allah is a cuss word. Yeah, it is forbidden. Yeah, I think that's it. But guys, if you really have a peace in your religion, you shouldn't be tempered by whatever negative things people have to say. But you cannot, whatever is going to be the argument here, you cannot persuade anyone here on this chat. No one is going to be persuaded because of words. Words are too small for what religion beliefs stand for. And whatever you guys can say, no matter how dictionary you are into the biblical ways of your religion, it won't get into the mind of others. It's impossible. You can't by words do anything. It has to be a happening or something much bigger than just sentences on a live stream. I mean, who the fuck are you gonna turn into a Christian or in any other religious part just because of words? It's not gonna work. It's too small. That's why I say just keep the love. Just keep the garden. Just love yourself. Just love your religion, but don't make it a negative thing because other people don't believe in it. I'm not religious, but do not disrespect other religions. This is a safe space for everyone. Yeah, it's a safe space, man. Yeah, everybody, as long as it exercises good morals, that's actually the main point of religion. It's just to be a good person, just forgive, just be. Can you not live amongst people that God created himself? I mean, you're just mad at the brothers and sisters and you're trying to like, go pray tonight and pray them away and see what happens. Because you're praying against God if you pray against people. I thought the stream was about drawing. It was about drawing. We just got into like, religious conversations always get away to just get into this chat. Okay, I was supposed to draw a dinosaur. But one and only Blueberry, we're gonna draw something. Okay, we said dinosaurs. I don't know what type of... Orange Cat, you're a dinosaur professional. What type of dinosaurs do you have? Give me one that you like. This request has long since been due. Okay, an ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus. God damn it. What type of dinosaur is this? Holy shit. You're giving me work here. Well, fuck it. Let's do it. Thank you, Orange Cat. Yeah, sometimes religious debates shouldn't be actually allowed on this. But yeah, it happens and we talk about it. Yeah, sometimes it gets too out of hand, man. Not gonna lie. Yeah, can we just... yeah, Blueberry. Wise words, guys. Let's pause the religious chat here because now it's not about God anymore. It's about your feelings. And your feelings does not dictate holiness. Get away from it. Don't get entrapped by your feelings. It's a trap. I'm just searching for a good dinosaur picture, guys. Then I'm gonna bust one open with this. Well, there's no better part, bad part here. I'm just gonna look. Let me just look a little bit up. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna do this one. In the end, we're all human trying to get through our day. Does it hurt to just exist in peace? Yeah, I think peace is the true part that we should actually master. Otherwise, we're just going to be like other countries waging wars about religion, which is not a fair way to see things. Bro, that Christian guy was being offensive to my religion and calling my God devil. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. I think also it's a very disrespectful thing to do, man. But yeah, Felix, don't worry. Karma, if you believe in your religion, you know karma will sort that shit out fast. It's out of your hands. But that's why I was trying to say to you guys, like, don't try and tell people about your religion at all, because people don't respect what they don't care about. You know, it's very hard. If you can let words temper with your emotions, then it just shows how fragile we all are. Like, you have to... There's an old African proverb that says, if there's no enemy inside, the enemy outside can do me no harm. You have to, like, work with that, because that's actually very powerful. Yeah, people are people, man. That's why you keep... Like, religion, and I do pardon what I'm gonna say next, but religion is like sex. You don't talk outside the bedroom about it, right? It's not like... It's like the same privacy. You don't talk about it too much. In churches, where people share your opinion, but in the dangerous ocean of people now, where you're trying to talk about religion, yeah, you are going to be attacked, man. Everyone will be attacked for religion. No matter... I can say I'm Buddhism, people will fuck me up for it. There will be someone telling me that's wrong. So yeah, it's just keep it to the people that really loves that stuff. Not that we don't love it. It's just, it's a very fragile platform you're trying to talk to, because we will support, but it's a fragile place for other people where they won't support it at all, because they have their own seeing to things.
But by the way, just saying Islam means peace and Islam teaches us peace. That's good. That's the healthy part of it. It's just to have the peace, man. But peace comes on its own, I think. It's like a natural order to chaos. Do you speak Afrikaans? Zanel, yes. I do speak Afrikaans. Can you hear it in my accent? Have a little bit of Afrikaner accent there. I can't speak like an American. I don't know how the fuck. Like, I have this type of accent that is just very hard. Meanwhile, here I am trying to draw a goddamn something source. I also speak Afrikaans. I have a few of my little Afrikaans fans here somewhere. Like Pizza on Pizza. That guy can talk a lot of shit sometimes. I laugh because he's funny as fuck. He has a funny outlook on things and he's very wise. Even if I have to say it myself. Yeah, Felix. So I don't know how many of you guys like dinosaurs. I don't even know how to draw a dinosaur. So now I usually draw something else. Like I draw these things. I'm just drawing a little dinosaur for someone. But yeah, Zanel, this is like the type of stuff I draw. Let me just show you. Okay, there's women that I draw sometimes for portraits. Okay, that's just stupid stuff. Sometimes I draw things with color. Sometimes I try to be very bold with my abstracts. Sometimes I do references for people, as you notice. Sometimes I do my own thing. And yeah. But the list goes on. I do Mondays, I do teachings. I did teach just now, and then I was done with the teaching. Now I'm just drawing a little bit to entertain the people. But Mondays, I do classes where I teach people, and then I have Tuesdays where I draw whatever anime you like or into whatever. I'll draw it for you, even if it's like a character from a real life series like Dean from Supernatural or whatever you want. I'm one of the subscribers you drew. Oh, okay. So now, well, I mean, sorry, I do forget sometimes who's on my channel, who's not. I'm trying to be a diner nerd, but I just can't. I just don't understand them. They look cool. They look like fucking Pokemon creatures, you know? Like some sort of thing out of an anime, but strange to think they actually existed. I think the history of this planet has more to show than we let on to, you know? And just to think about it, we only know as much as we're given. How many silent histories just went under the radar just because there was no recording of them? I mean, we'll be surprised. I think we would be crazy out of our minds to know there's more to this world than we give on. Like, I think there's way more. But I gotta say, I'm a bigger dino nerd. You're a dinosaur nerd? That's good. Wait, how do I draw this? Oh. Well, I'm trying to draw a dinosaur for you guys. I don't know if I'm succeeding. I'll check in. Oh, anyway, and then, so yeah, Wednesdays, do a dice roll, draw whatever the dice tells me. Maybe I should draw like a sentient toilet. A case of the wonders. And then on Wednesdays, oh, Thursdays I do my own characters. So I see this thing actually has like patterns onto it. Okay. But I lost it amongst my other thousands of journals. Oh, you know what I once did? I was like in grade 5 and I was really in love with this girl. Oh, she was the one and only, you know. Back then I thought true love did exist and soulmates and stuff. I mean, I was too young, but I thought, nah, I'll find my soulmate at that point, right? So I gave her one of these files I was showing you. Like I've been spending years on that book, one of the best art pieces. One day my mother asked me, where's that book? I want to show off your talents. I'm like, yeah, mom, I gave it to this girl. She's going to be my wife one day. Sure as fuck, it wasn't that. I did it again, and I drew a beautiful folder. Everybody was happy to see the folder. Like, fuck, dude, you're good. What happened? This little fucker fell in love again. Gave it away. Why do I give people my art just so willy nilly? Like, what the fuck am I trying to prove? But yeah, so I did it again, lost it again, tried again. And so at one point, a girl was asking me, "Hey, can I have the book?" I'm like, "Dude, I like you a lot, but not that much. Sorry, I sacrificed too much for girls with way more than you can offer." And it was a waste. So, and then I just started to say no. But I did make exceptions. Like, for example, I did tell them, like, "Hey, just give me a chance. I'll draw something for you. What do you want?" And I did draw it for them. It took me a few hours, but I kept my folders. They were happy. People were happy. I started to make money from it. I started to actually get girls for it. You won't believe how romantic art is to some women. I don't know how it works. Like when I was in the class and I was drawing, I usually attract girls for some reason. It's not like they're like, oh, it's not like they're going crazy. They are superly impressed. But it doesn't mean they fall in love. They just like that there's more depth to me than I look like. But you won't believe it. I had the worst luck in love. Like I had so many girls that was like interested, and then at the end of the year, I actually just dated like 2 girls, and that's it. And I was a fucking fighter, man. I really tried getting like girls. I was obsessed with girls. It was like love is the only way I'm surviving this life. Like I really needed girls. And then at one point, I started to realize like I should stop chasing girls. I should just keep to myself. And surprisingly, that's when I got the most. But it wasn't substantially like I don't think it was healthy relationships. Because once you get cheated on, man, it really gets strange. I cheated on girls. I also did my own little stupidness, but it was because I wasn't used to having girls. And when someone is actually interested in me, I'm so confused. I'm like, oh shit, another one. And then, I just got so clued up in it. I forgot that I should be true to myself and to some other people. And so I started to like realize, okay, maybe I should just stop with what I'm doing. And then it happened to me. Karma just came around, gave me some shit. Hey, look at my girl. She's here. This is my true love, guys. I'll give all my drawings for this little princess. Come here. Come here. There she is. Don't show your ass to the camera. This is not OnlyFans. But yeah, she's my little Pikachu. Yeah, Jess. Yeah, she's all over the screen. Oh, jeez. She's yawning. Are you dating, Kat? Yeah. Yeah, I'm dating this little bitch. You little slut, you. Nah, she's cute. She's growing up very fast. Oh. You want to jump off? You don't want to be on me? Yeah, she's also growing distant. She's becoming a teenager now. She doesn't care about her parents. You're trying to find a way. There's no way there. Okay, I'm gonna take her off because she's gonna like fucking wreck this whole table. Yeah, she's growing a lot, and her nails as well. I just want to show you guys something. There on the side of my cheek, this was her. So I was sleeping. Can I just say that? I was sleeping, and she jumped, but I only feel like a warm belly, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then it hits me. She wants to get over my face, but she doesn't have like good, how can I say, grip. So the one thing she did, she took her back paw and she like scratched into me, and then here at the back at the side, just to get over my face. I was so fucking furious. I mean, waking up for that scratch, man. I thought I'm gonna throw a fucking cat through the window tonight, but I was too tired. I'm like, what the fuck? And look, and I'm trying to search for her because now I want to punch a cat, but she's so fast. She was like, gone. And so I can't be furious because I'm also tired and I need to go back to sleep. So I was like, fuck, man, cat, fuck the cat. I was swearing like crazy.
And so yeah,
I had to like compensate my emotions and sleep. And I'm happy. I'm okay with her. But yeah, I wasn't okay when she did that. It was really not fine. But that's cats, man. They scratch. Okay, I really need to make sure that I don't fuck up this stomach. Okay, then here. Jeez. It has the strangest bolt. That journey sounds so painful, though. Yeah, it really took a beating to me, and I wasn't happy about it. But what the can you do? You can only just watch as it happens. Bum 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 bum. Okay, it actually has another eye, but couldn't get it in. By the way, my cat's name is Felix. Oh, I got bit on the tongue once by my cat. Don't ask how, I don't remember. Oh yeah, no, of course. But yeah, that sounds painful, man. It's not something you want to happen. My cat tries to bite my lip sometimes. She just looks at me and like, hey, I want to do something kinky. Hapa! And then she bites and pulls the fuck out of my lip. And there's nothing that can save it, not even chapsticks or lap, what do you call it? Lip balm. They're still there? Yeah, I think he's somewhere. Okay. How does this look? I didn't even get the tailing. Wait, let me just get into the tail. The details. Why does he have this big ass fucking ball sack to his tail? Like, does this make sense to you guys? Imagine being that far away from your ball sack, man. I wouldn't even be able to love myself. I'm kidding, guys. What the fuck am I saying? Um. So yeah, this is the type of thing that this was called. It's a ball bag. I thought it's a ball sack. Like his children comes from there. Like very far out. Like if he mates, he has to like have to pre-workout the mating point, and then like it's gonna take time for his kids to travel. It's a fucking club. It's a club? Nah, that's a ball sack for sure. You can't tell me kids can't be nah. Nah. Can't fool me. I wasn't born in the dinosaur era, but you can't fool me. Imagine stepping on that ball sack, man. Are they self-defense or for mating. Yeah, you see, that's what I was talking about. Imagine punching people with your kids. Like, I'm gonna put my kids on you. I'm gonna. It's literally bone, though. Is it? Is it though? I'll be the judge of that. Does the female have a ball sack? Nah. I mean a ball bag. It's solid bone. It doesn't look solid. It looks like mush. Looks like something. Yeah, nah. I bet you it's like you pissed through it. Fuck, are you judging Theo, you freak? I'm not judging. I'm just like, why? Why is it so far away from him? Why does it? Out of everything he can use to fight with, he has to beat them with a tail to ballsack. Does that make sense to you? I mean, what the actual fuck? It's not even hollow. Yeah. Like, it's not even hollow. It has like a... Okay, so you want to tell me that when it gets cold, his tail doesn't like shrink? Like, his ball sacks don't like... like, you can't be telling me that's like a weapon. Can't be. When it's winter, it's like this. He doesn't fight with them. He needs to fight you in heat. God damn. Dinosaurs are the weirdest. It's to attract mates, possibly, but mostly for defense. You see? Imagine that, waving your ball sack in the air and people, girls are just like, oh shit, look at the ones on that one. Ah, yeah, that's the one. Gifted. Crazy shit. And I thought I've seen it, man. I've seen animals do weird shit. But that takes the cake. I'm gonna be honest. There was a T-Rex specimen with its legs shattered with an ankylosaurus tail dent on it. Shit. Oh god, I just got one on Pinterest where they're mating. Oh god, they have both ball sacks. How the fuck do you climb that thing? Okay, I just want to show you guys. This is not me. I found it. I was just scrolling. I didn't ask for this. My search... But how? How the fuck do you do that? How can you be like, I'm getting laid tonight and not think about the thorns in your belly button getting destroyed? Like, how? And it looks like he's enjoying it, but that's bullshit. I bet you it's the worst. Like, if she wants to mate, he's like, oh, fuck. I literally don't have the stomach for this. That's crazy. I don't think it's... I don't know. I can't wrap my head around. What the hell are your thoughts? I don't know. I'm not supposed to like go there, but I'm going. I went there again. That's how bad it is. I just went there again. Why is it like that? Now I'm seeing a bunch of dinosaurs mating. What the fuck? Yeah, nah. Can't get it out of my head. It's stuck. I'm trying to picture the noise. Is it agony or pleasure? I don't know. We don't know that much about animals like that. We don't know. Did they enjoy it? I don't know. Was it really an astronaut that extinct them? I don't know. I just went there again. The noise. Yeah, I want to know the noise. Like, how does sex sound back then as a reptile? Probably like a cow farting. Like, I really need to get out of my head. Go watch some Dora or something. What if they fuck on Dora as well? I don't want to know that. I'll rather stick to reptiles. Maybe it's my love language. I don't know. Maybe I'm waking up to shit here. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wonder how did the average baboon look back then? Or was primates like not a thing back then? Like, was there no apes back then? I don't know. I don't know these things. I wonder if there was. And we came back, but different. So many questions, so little answers. Oh god, I just saw it again. Fuck. It's attacking me. I'm seeing a lot of cool dinosaurs. Actually, I can see why guys are fucking nerds about this. This actually looks amazing. Amazing. I know what I'm gonna do. Zombie T-Rexes, and I'm gonna use that same animal that I just draw as a backpacker. Orange cat, leave me be. I'm a man. I have to be like this. This is my gift, and it's my curse. Ah, fuck, just saw it again. Why do they have so many of this? This is fucking Pinterest. Don't everyone go on this? It's not even like Reddit or something. Anyway, not asking questions. Anyway, so guys, how's it going? I'm being possessed. Hi Theo, how are you? Orange Cat, I could not be better. After watching some dino porn, I'm ready to cook. I feel great. I feel like I got my multivitamins in, and I don't know. I'll never have sex the same way again. I think. Never again. I think it's like, how does? No, Theo, don't go there. Don't, just be a healthy person, healthy minded. Get your fucking mentality back up again to 100%. Why? Why are we like this? Why am I like this? Well, I see some beautiful things again. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let me just draw something else. I think it'd be fun to roleplay as dinos. No? Well, it depends. Like, I don't want my girlfriend to pretend she's like this porcupine or like what do you call it? Yeah, I don't want, like, the thorns on the back is a no-go. Otherwise, I'll be like the T-Rex having this. I don't know, man. I just don't fucking know. I think role-playing as anything else but dinosaurs is the way to go. Actually, the red signs on the first date is he wants to be fucking like dinos. I think that's where you tell them, like, hey, no. Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Stop it. Get some help. You know? But yeah. Life. I want to sharpen this pencil first. I'm going to cook on the next one. As sharp as my thoughts. Orange Cat, don't start with me. Don't start with me. Don't start with me. I was mansplaining some shit. Cornwall. Good money. All right. Let me make sure this doesn't get too full. Okay, where's the music? There was music playing, and then there was no more. I want to play actual good music, but I can't. I want to play this non-copyrighted, nonsensical stuff. Let's cook. When I was young and I ate noodles, my imaginations told me that I was eating human guts as a raptor. That's actually a healthy kid's imagination. I pretended the food on my plate was a farm. And I was just nurturing sheep buns and chicken Viennas. Come on, camera, don't do that to me. Okay. Jeez. Jeez. She's trying to scratch my carpet. I'm trying to warn her not to do it. Well, I'm procrastinating. Yeah, you shouldn't procrastinate like that. That's unhealthy. Even though I procrastinate like motherfucker sometimes. I don't know how, but I eat like quesos, daily meat, but I am skinny as fuck. Yeah, well, Felix, how old are you? It's usually when you're of certain age where no matter what you eat, it usually doesn't come to bite you. If you're past a certain age and you're still just not getting weight, then you're blessed, man. I also want to make down stamps. We're done. Where's Destro? Oh, Destrosaur is somewhere else. Yeah, now you're somewhere called Destrosaurus. Ja, nee, ek weet nie. Hulle het dit gesit want hulle sê dit knyp die pyp of iets. Yes, what's up, Alex? I'm 18. Oh yeah, fuck no, bro. You're not gonna get weight now. You're gonna burn through them like charcoal. How's it going, Alex? Alexa? Making some psychedelic stuff? Yeah, I'm just going a little bit with my gut feeling and seeing where I can go with this. Looks like artwork from Hell's Paradise. I don't know Hell's Paradise. Is it like, oh shit? Is Hell's Paradise that anime where they go to this paradise? They think it was paradise, but it was actually a fucking hell island, and it has the weirdest fucking man. How do I say it? Weirdest design, but this white-haired dude is like slaughters people. Chat, touch some grass. Yeah, fuck, man. Yeah, I should watch that anime again. It was really good. I think that's like a heavily underrated anime. Ging eens gewoon moet stap van melk. Melksla. just fucking spawns out of nowhere. What's wrong, man? Jess, what's wrong? No, don't come and be a fool. Good Lord, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why can't I stop loving you? No. I leave you alone. And this is what you do? No, you can't help me draw. You can't draw for shit. Don't be like that. Can we just not have this little war? You want to draw on you? Get the fuck out of here. Can I just Do you want some mistakes? What's up, unpleasant name? What's your story, bruv? Come on, just get off the paper. Get out the paper. Can I get my paper back? Thank you. Where were we? Oh yeah. Is there? Oh, I just want to bite my cat. Nothing much. Anyway. This cat stepped all over this paper, dirtying it with paws. My cat loves to beg for kisses. Yeah, this cat's not like that. She loves to target you for no reason. Well, I mean, I'll finish this art piece on tomorrow's next live stream. It's an hour and a half. Okay, I'm finished. All right, guys. I have some errands to run, some people to see. But I'll be talking to you guys tomorrow. We're going to have some good chats. Tomorrow's reference drawings, you guys. We have to be up and ready. Get your anime ideas ready. I'm gonna have to draw a little bit of characters, but yeah. Love you guys and peace out. Be safe. Hope you learned something from the art pieces that I tried to